Here are 3 ways that you can use Market Chameleon to your advantage to find trading opportunities, generate some passive income every single day. This is what we're doing today. My name is Eva, also known as Finance After 40. Read this quick disclaimer. Know that this is not a financial advice. It's for educational purposes only. With that being said, let's get started with the 3 ways that you can generate some income with Market Chameleon and find some trader there. So step 1, we are at all-time high. You click on Market Chameleon homepage. You click on trade ideas. Okay, there's 50 other options, but I'm going to show you the 3 that I'm starting to focus on every single morning. Click on trade ideas. This is where you find options to sell. Okay, you can also buy some calls, but options to sell to generate passive income. This is step 1. You got these active options right here. All the options that are most active: Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Tesla, SPY, Bank of America. They posted earnings. They're up to $45. That's pretty interesting. QQQ, AMD, the Russell, and KRE, Spider, Original, Banking. Okay, so that's a banking ETF. Interesting. But you can go here and then you can either go by sort by top 3 by edge or top 3 by win rate. And you can see, for example, 96% chance that Apple will be below $250 by July 26, 10 days from now. Do you think Apple will go above $250? You got 96% chance that it won't, or stuff like that. Sell the 230, so they won't go and buy the 225, so the Apple will not go below 230 by the expiration of August 9, so about a month from now, stuff like that. We got Nvidia, we got Amazon Prime Day, and for Nvidia we got, look at this, we did a few trades. Check my videos from last week. Nvidia 115, 114, something like that, put spread, should expire wordless. This is the same thing, 117, 114, 116, 114, and you click report and you see what you got. Amazon Prime Day is basically today and tomorrow, I think, as well. We got 193. And then you got, let's see, something 88%, so you assume that they won't be above 210. I mean, anything could happen, depends on the earnings. Okay, and you got Tesla, of course, SPY, etc. Tesla, with I told you the trade last week. What was it? I think it was 200, 185 put, something like that. And it should be expire worthless as well, as Tesla is over 250 now. So you find those opportunities every single day. This one, for example, 225 and 220. So you assume that Tesla will be basically like above 225 because you sell the call. And there's a 94% chance that it will, which is pretty crazy. And all of that. So that's step 1. Now, you can also go here, seasonality, so those are stocks that are usually going up between now and the expiration. You got bullish opportunities, those are stocks that are going up based on technical way, and you see all of them, green, 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 one red, green, 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 and you can scroll all the way. Look at all this green. Shopify up 7%. Etc, etc. You got like 90% green, 10% red, just on top of my mind, just saying. So this is all the bullish opportunities, and if you're bearish, you got your bearish technical stocks, and it never fails. You see, they're all red. Look at it, that's crazy. Visa, MU, Dell, Spotify, and Pinterest, etc. Look at this, it's all red with 1 green and like 20 something red. So you can pick and choose and see. For Visa, for example, what they have. They got long put, so they give you one or 2 trades. Sometimes there's no trades. Spotify, another put, etc. And some stuff that I don't really know. Pinterest, let's see what they have. $40. They give you the put 40 for July 19, which is this Friday, and they say you're paying $33 compared to 55, which is where you should have traded, basically based on history. So you get a cheap put option. Doesn't mean it will go below 40, but if it does, you're paying 33 compared to 55. That's the beauty of Market Chameleon. So that's one way. Go to the bearish, bullish, seasonality and active trades every single morning. Okay, of course, link in the description for Market Chameleon. Next, I like to go to stocks, to earnings, not stocks. That's the end. And I go by earnings. I'm gonna click trade opportunities. And because we are on earnings seasons, I like to do this. And I also like to change the theoretical edge to the max. So you see this is my max, and then I just go to town with stuff that I know, and also like PNC, I think it's a bank if I remember correctly. There's also the market cap that you can basically filter in surgical and tons of stuff, and it tells you the trade, the strategy tells you credit put spread. And it tells you to open 1 week before and close 1 day before, and it tells you exactly win rate for 83%, 92%, 100%. This is the average return that you can expect because you're not closing like 1 day after expiration. It tells you based on data. What is this? 136% average return. This should be interesting. It tells you to open the trade exactly on July 16 and close the trade on July 19. Let's see what it is exactly. 70% win rate, 130 average return. This should be interesting. And we did filter by edge, so let's click. You click on the date, tells you the trade. PNC, I assume they do earnings probably in a few days, but this is the trade for you. You buy the call 175. Interesting. So that's a gamble on in the money call, and you're paying 275. Wow, compared to $510. Okay. That's interesting. And of course your max profit, if it's above 177.75, that's your break even. It's already at 176. You bought the 175, and below 175 you lose. You got 0.7 down to the downside. But if it's over 100% win rate, that should be interesting. But the beauty, again, the beauty of Market Chameleon, you should have paid $500 for this trade, 510. So your break even should be like 180, but instead it's right now 275. So your break even is 177.75, which is exactly what it says here. Something to think about when you do like math and not just gamble and YOLO if you are doing options. But there's also, if you don't want to do that, there's tons of other options. So this is second thing that you can look for Market Chameleon. Again, earnings season, check it out every single day. It tells you open the trade today, close the trade on the 19th, which is probably around the earnings. I'm not sure where the earnings, it says here, it says technical uptrend, weekly range. We're already at all-time, not all-time high probably, but yearly high, 70 billion market cap, and dividend 3.6, and the earnings. So they already posted before market open. Okay, good to know. So they already posted, they up 4.3%, and your break even, you just assume that they will keep going up. Interesting. And based on history, this has this is interesting. It's a 70% win rate with an average return of 130%. This is pretty interesting. And remember, you should have paid $500 based on volatility and history and all that, but you're paying almost half that, which is pretty insane. Let's move on to the third option that I like to do. So every morning you open Market Chameleon, go here and click on stocks, and in the stocks go to dividend, future X dividend, and it's gonna show you, I'm gonna do X dividend in the next 7 days, for example. There we go, and I'm gonna change the yield, click twice, and ULTI is basically what I invested, 95.1% yield. They actually posted today that the income is like $1, like $0.99. So you're gonna get paid, which is about 80%, which is still insane, like $0.9950, something like that. And the expiration, X date is tomorrow. So you need to hold shares basically today and not tomorrow. That's the conclusion. And the pay date is the day after that, on the 18th. And you got the others of yield fund and all that stuff, and of course you got others just to play around. So every day, I don't do this on consistent basis, which I should. Maybe once a week, check the next 7 days, check the next 30, and see like other stuff like Microsystem 90%, YBit CONY. It's the second one that I have. Hopefully it will be around I don't know, 80% consistent, and Coinbase will keep going up. The main, let's say, the bread and butter of Market Chameleon is of course the option and the option edge, when you can find trade ideas that you are paying much less based on history. It doesn't mean that you will win, but based on history, you're getting a better deal. That's what it says. We got ourselves a Visa 268. There's a Condor in here that your credit is $370 compared to $250. That's actually an interesting one. See, and this one, we got ourselves 81% with tons of options. Feel free to ask. United Health Group posted earnings today, up 5.3%. Okay, and basically you got some options in here. You sell the 525, you buy the 520, you get $50, and you assume it won't go below 525. It's already up 5%. You know, all that stuff. We got Pepsi from last week. That was a nice winner, where that was the 157 put sell and 152 I think buy. It's 164, nothing happened, and tons of other options. So this is the bread and butter. After that, go check some earnings play, and after that, check dividends for the week and learn about all those new ETFs that are popping up with high yield. But it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's up to you, of course. This was valuable. Market Chameleon 7 days. Link in the description below. I'll see you next time. Yeah?